I don't think that's something I can face. Of seeing my child in the casket. I can't see that. I can't.
The words of an emotional mother, broken after a devastating loss, flanked by loved ones helping her power through the pain.
Like my body's just numb.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Tune in on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Come join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for her. I feel so sorry for her. Because I'm finna run her ass down tonight, baby. Oh, hold on. Because I ain't seen y'all in so long. Is it like it's been forever? I'm the missus. Now, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. Now, y'all know what I do when I miss y'all. It's been since Saturday. It's been since Saturday. So here y'all go. I'm back. I miss y'all. Hey, we in the building. Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Oh, sure, we got some comments in there. Hey, Nicole, boo. What's up, girl? Nicole, you better been wearing your t-shirt. Y'all got my t-shirt on tonight. This is a different color. Y'all. This is a little pink. I done seen Hillary pop up in here. Hillary said, girl, where you been? Hillary, I'm usually here on Mondays. But when I tell y'all, it's been a rough week. But I'm here. I am here. Oh, shit. She is in the building. All the way from New Orleans. What's up, boo? Oh, that used to be my neighbor, y'all. She used to be my neighbor. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the support, boo. Thank you. But we do have an awesome show for you tonight. I do have to apologize up front. Unfortunately, my special guest, she was not able to be here. I'm not sure why, but she just wasn't able to be here. So, y'all know how I do. The show still must go on. So, I called up my homeboy, because it seemed like all y'all liked him. All y'all was like, hey, who is that? Who that right there? So, I called him back to come up on the panel with me tonight. I also have a special surprise for him just as well at the end of the show. And a special surprise for Peachy Tea Tyme, Peachy News, Peachy Talks, Peachy Kisses Boutique. You know, I'm all in these streets. And don't forget about Peachy Hits, baby, and his 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby. And all my business owners, independent artists, all y'all better come on, holla at your girl. Now, I'm just saying, because word on the street is, the missus don't be playing about these interviews. I don't play about these interviews. Let me show y'all one of these drops that Quote did on Saturday. Hilarious. Here you go.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Quizzy Quote. I'm out here chilling. You're now tuning into Peachy Tea Tyme with What up, y'all? It's your boy Quizzy Quote, chilling like the villain, still killing, still stealing. And you're now tuned into Peachy Tea Tyme with the missus on the hits 92.3. Yeah!
I love my life, baby. I love my life. I love my life. Lord, don't take me now. Please don't take me just yet. But I tell y'all, I am having so much fun. I am enjoying myself. I feel like I have finally found my lane and what I'm supposed to be out here doing in these streets. I hope y'all enjoying it. And I want y'all to stay on this journey and on this ride with me. Thank each and every person for your support. When I tell y'all Cash App was jumping this week, baby, Cash App was jumping. I mean, I was at the post office like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Can I get a discount? Shit. But thank you all so much. I can't let y'all know how grateful I am. Words cannot express it. So I'm finna just show y'all these pictures, these clips, all that. There go my cousin. Cousin, every time I send out a shirt or some lipstick or some lip gloss, I think about you and how I need to hurry up and get you the Peachy Kisses hoodie. Now, me and cousin Julie and cousin Keisha, we coming out with the established Peachy Kisses hoodies. Okay? We're gonna have the first ones. We're gonna have the first ones, y'all. We're gonna have the first one. And then we're gonna go ahead and put them on the website. But and the website is www.peachyteatyme.com. And also, don't forget about the $100 giveaway. You know, I got a whole bunch of folks on here right now tonight. This goes for everybody, even if this is your first time seeing me tonight. I am doing a $100 Cash App giveaway on October 29th. And all I ask is for if you know somebody who's battling with breast cancer or that has survived breast cancer, for you to write a letter. You can send a video, anything that's creative, whatever you want to do. And I will review it. I will pick one person. And when I pick that one person, you better be on this show on October 29th. And I would like for you and your mother or father, not father, but I'm sorry, but whoever you chose, whoever you nominate, I want y'all both to come on the show and accept your $100 giveaway and your Peachy Kisses breast cancer t-shirt for free. Yes. All right, y'all. I had to get all that out. So let me go ahead and get my guest up here right quick before he run away. But I told him I got a surprise for him, so I don't think he's gonna run away. But here we go. Jason!
Yeah. What up, dog?
They go to the damn sound effects.
We in here, baby. We in here. You dig? No,
Yes.
that was beautiful, man. I love what you got going on. It's simply amazing. By the way, you look fantabulous, goddammit.
Thank you.
Look at you.
I hope everybody get the chance to see me right now. You're gonna see me look like this on Friday, but come Saturday, oh baby, it's gonna be a new Demesis. It's gonna be a new Demesis. I go get my little hair done, and when I go get my hair done, you just don't know how I'm gonna leave that position.
How you gonna come out the shop?
You just don't know how I'm coming out the shop. And this ain't nothing that I brag up on. If you know, you know. If you know me, you know me. You never know how I'm coming out. So I'm ready for these streets because Saturday,
I appreciate you. Once again, thank you for allowing me to be on the show. We're about to have a fun time, but not only that, make awareness of what's going on, man. As you can see, Hillary said there's some crazy stuff happening in Detroit, but not only all these other people that are still missing or having incidents. So can't wait to jump into it, educate y'all, give y'all some education and get in here. You heard?
All right. Well, I have to make sure I say this just as well. Jason, I called him on the humbug like an hour ago. And I told him that, some more information that we have been discussing earlier today or trying to get some things popping. But not only that, I told him that my guest wasn't able to make it tonight. And he was like, if you need me to step in, I'm there.
Let's
I said,
go.
oh shit, well, come on. Come
We here to
through.
help each other,
Come
man. We
through.
gotta grow.
Yes, so I appreciate it. Everyone that knows about me, I always share the clips with whoever's coming on the show. Always. Jason did not get the chance to see any other clips at all. So
First
I
time
just want to
reaction
make
to
sure
all of
that
them.
everyone knows that. But at the same time, I know who you are. I know what you do, and you do your thing. So we finna get started, baby.
Let's
But
go.
we all know, Jason, you done been here. You was on the panel last week. We all know how I start off the show. We got to start the show with talent. It
Got
never
to.
fails.
Drop a
So
bomb
right
on me.
now, I'm going to play someone who I love dearly, and that's Anaya Lamus. And this is her little collection, baby. Here we go.
The last time that I got mad, I went overboard. I'll admit I might have tripped a little too hard, but my suspicions I be thinking make me paranoid. Like I could picture you fucking around with other bros. Then I walk in the door, my nigga packing shit. The fuck you going, my nigga? That leaks ain't up yet. Boy, go lay down before you say some shit you gon' regret. Be doing shit you don't mean when you get this upset. He say he getting tired of dealing with me. But bitch, ain't no escape, that don't mean nothing to me. I follow you to your job, I make a whole fucking scene. Don't believe me, nigga, try me, bitch, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, okay. So he hopped in this whip and cut some corners on him. So bitch, I hopped in my shit, and bitch, I'm trailing on him. He gon' need me in a minute, them tires leaking on him. I poked some holes in them bitches before I left this morning. Pull up beside him, I know that nigga mad too. Roll my window down and I said, hey, you need a ride?
Hey, you need a ride, boo? I
Uh
love Anaya. I love Anaya. Yes, I play a
Toxicity at
lot
its
of her
top
clips on here.
finest.
What'd you say?
I said toxicity at its top finest.
At its finest. At its finest.
She said, "I followed you home, poked the tires, and said, hey, you need a ride.' God, man.
Wait a minute. She said he told her, I'm getting tired of you.
Look, that's why
Now,
we
if that
look.
ain't toxic, I don't know what to say.
No
He said, I'm
more,
telling you.
no more leg up, hand on frontal, hand on throat. None of that no more. After that,
No.
none of that.
No, that's all out the door. That's all out the door. That's all out the door. But yeah, so here we go, y'all. We finna get started. It's funny that you mentioned what you mentioned that Hillary said, that it was so much going on out here in these streets. And when I say out in these streets, I'm not talking about in my community. I'm talking about everybody's community. It could be mine. It could be Detroit. It could be Saginaw. It could be New York. It could be motherfucking Ireland.
Hey,
Ain't no
low key,
telling
we've been
where I'm
having.
going to.
So I'm
And
originally from Detroit. Hold on one second. I'm originally from
go
Detroit,
ahead.
but I live here in Minneapolis or Minnesota. Been here for 10 years plus, and within the last, let's say, 3-4 years, it's been real rough. So a lot of people may not have heard, but I saw it on national news. 15 people shot in St. Paul. I mean, I've been a part of a
Wow.
couple because I worked in nightlife for a very long time. So it's been like big time crime going on. So definitely guns down type stuff. So I can't wait to get in this conversation.
Yes, 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 yes. So we're gonna definitely get started. Everyone knows that I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Um, Detroit, Saginaw, we all fam, no matter what. Yes,
Cousins.
yes. So I have no choice but to start this story off, Peachy Tea Tyme, with, and everybody know, if you don't know, explicit language, explicit language. And everything is allegedly, except for I ain't gonna even say except for the damn news broadcast, because sometimes they ain't got their shit right
They
either.
ain't got their stuff right either.
Yes,
Right.
yes. So everything be allegedly, but we give our own opinions on how we feel. And that's why a lot of people like watch me, because they like my opinions apparently. Or how I say it, I don't damn know. But I got to get started with Detroit. Cause this was some bullshit. When I tell y'all I cried, I was mad, I was hurt. I didn't know these people. But for something like that to happen, for the two young men that was that dumb, that I mean, I could say so many different things, even if it is mental health. For you to sit there and not know that cameras was everywhere out there, everywhere. You was bound to get, and then you got an outfit on that looked like you know that boy from anywhere. Like that's his outfit that he think he shop in. So he be on the block. So he got to wear that same outfit all the time. But before you say anything, we're gonna go ahead and get into this first clip. That's what we gonna do. Cause I could go on and on and on. Cause when I tell you I was pissed, I was pissed. And we got a few clips, a few over this. So here we go.
That search does top our news this noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker. The couple, they were sitting in a car with their baby in the backseat when they were shot at West Warren near the Southfield Freeway at a gas station. This is who police are looking for. Let's send it out to Sean Lay, who spoke with the mother of one of the victims. And I can only imagine her grief, Sean.
So difficult. She wanted to talk to us today because of what happened here to her son last night, a very young father and his very young girlfriend. I tell you what, the mother is absolutely distraught. We'll hear from her. Also, police homicide detectives also just left her house on the west side looking for any type of information to lead them to the gunman. The best clue right now, however, this happened right here. The gunman converged on both sides of the car, shooting the young mom and the young dad. This is a green light gas station, guys. I'm counting 6 cameras surrounding the crime scene right here, giving police these images of who they're looking for right now. Detroit police homicide detectives are fanning out all over the city's west side at this noon hour. They want you to try to help identify 2 gunmen who ambushed a young couple as they sat in their car at the Marathon station here on West Warren at the Southfield Freeway around 8:40 last night. Family members identifying 22-year-old Benson Lindsay as one of the people shot and killed. The gunman also shot and killed Lindsay's girlfriend named Marche. In the car with them, the couple's 9-month-old son. In fact, the couple just had their second baby 1 month ago today, a daughter born premature, and she is still in the hospital. Lindsay's mother, Candace, wanting to speak with us at this hour to tell the community that the gunman took away her only son and children are now without their parents.
They took everything I had. My son was the only baby God allowed me to have.
Back here live, remarkable how this little 9-month-old in that car was also not hit as these guys fired into both sides of the car. The little boy is now with his grandmother. He is absolutely fine, relatively speaking, after losing his mom and dad here at the gas station. Rhonda, the very latest from police is they do not think this is a targeted shooting, but they're looking for the reasons and the motive why these 2 young people were gunned down here late last night. Back to you.
Just so senseless. And your heart goes out to them.
This afternoon at 5, an intensifying search for the heartless gunman who killed a young couple in front of their baby boy. Thank you for joining us for 7 Action News at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. The baby is safe, but Detroit police say they will not give up until they find his parents' killer. The shooting unfolded late last night outside a Marathon gas station on West Warren.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner is live with the evidence police are relying on at this hour. Jim.
Glenn and Brian, police want to make this clear. This was targeted, not random, so no one else out here is in any danger. And we know who this young couple is. More on them in a minute. Take a good look at this surveillance video from the gas station at 8:30 last night. 2 guys run up from behind, armed with handguns, and opened fire. It's over in just seconds. A young couple, both 22, shot and killed at point-blank range. Their 9-month-old son in the arms of the mother, not harmed. Police say the victims are known to police, and that's where they're focusing on the investigation. Who wanted them gone?
At this point, they're victims of a horrific, violent act, and I don't think it'll serve any benefit to release their criminal history right now. But we're looking at all aspects to see, who they're aligned with, what happened with that alignment, if they were targeted by someone in that alignment. But releasing their criminal history right now is not appropriate.
The surveillance videos showed 2 gunmen running away on foot. No further descriptions, except they were wearing black sweats, one with red stripes on the pants, the other with a white logo. Anyone with information can call police or Crime Stoppers. 1-800-SPEAK-UP, and you can remain anonymous.
this slime, this crime, and this grime, it must stop. This heinous shite is unacceptable. And someone knows. Someone always knows.
Family members are confirming this is the young couple. The mother, Marche Nash, 22. The father, Benson Lindsay, 22. And their 9-month-old son, not harmed, who is with a grandmother tonight. The gas station is at the corner of West Warren, just off the Southfield Freeway. Police say the parents the young couple killed lived nearby.
Stuff like that happen all the time, but it really is a tragedy.
Just a rough area?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you really don't really hear nothing at this gas station. It's not usually this one. It's usually that one.
Now, again, tonight, police say anyone with information, any tip, large or small, please come forward. Brian and Glenda, 2 families not far from here, are planning funerals. Live on the west side, Jim Kurtzer, 7 Action News.
It's a horrible situation, Jim. Hopefully those 2 shooters are found soon. Jim, thank you.
That's messed up. Hey, Mama. I want to say this first before, and I'm going to let Jason have the floor, and then I'm going to close it out, and I got a few more clips. I want y'all to know I researched the hell out of this story. When I say I researched. This has been on my mind since it happened. I got the alert. I get alerts from damn near all cities and states. But when this one came through, I couldn't understand how something like this could have happened. And when I tell y'all I researched this, y'all, each clip I play, y'all finna hear something new. And that's the crazy part about this. That's just the beginning, baby. But go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
All right. So, wow.
Mama, this Jason from last week, Mama. Go ahead. Sorry.
First and foremost, Godspeed to both families. Thoughts and prayers to the whole community.
Yes.
It's a tragedy, mainly because they're so young with 2 young children. Like
22.
I couldn't fathom me losing my one of my cousins at that age that just had a baby. Like, it's tough. I lost a cousin, right? So here's the thing. I used to live in that area, right? Years and years and years ago. But the part that just riddled me, and it was the last 2 scenes that you played, the desensitization or the being desensitized of the situation. Old girl said that happens all the time. Kind of like, well, you know what I'm saying? Shrug it off. And old boy was like, well, it don't happen here a lot, but over there, they get it. And those are the things that we need to stop. So I did see the green light district that Hillary was saying. That's tough. I finally figured out what that was. And those are areas that are like heavily surveillance, not only, but also that's like safe spots. Those are safe zones. You dig? So for the fact that
what you mean by safe zones for people that don't know?
Those are like safe havens. Like, so these are spots where not only are they heavily protected for like cameras and whatnot, but they're also like places you ain't supposed to be doing this on here no more. Like, we don't do this over here.
Okay.
Like, from my understanding, I could be wrong, but from my understanding, that's what that is. But even then, those are heavily cameraed or heavily surveillanced areas for a fact. You feel me? Now the thing is, what I'm gonna say is kind of funny, kind of not. Everybody in that whole neighborhood needs to become a Tekashi 6ix9ine. Everybody needs to be snitching
at this time. Yes, they should have been like that. They should have been like
OGs. Like, the OGs need to go ahead and do what they got to do. OGs, because if they're not a part of a gang or not, the OGs need to step up and be like, nope, y'all got to go turn yourself in. I don't care what you do, because you disrupting the hood now. You see what I'm saying? Like, you disrupting the flow of things. So if you are got some pushers out there, some guys out there doing work, now they've been compromised because the hood's gonna be heavily surveillanced because of these acts. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is pure evil right there. Like, I don't care what like both of them, that's tough, bro. That's tough. They need to do something about that ASAP. Detroit needs to
With
do
the
something about that
baby.
ASAP.
With the baby in the car.
They need to do something about that ASAP. For real, for real.
Now, we was just sitting here talking about how the news don't put all the truth in there right away.
Okay.
So on that first clip that I showed, the lady said that the news broadcaster said that the baby was in the back seat of the car.
Right.
No, she was holding the baby in the front seat of the car.
Wow.
Now, even though a tragedy happened,
Guys still working.
there was nothing but the devil that intervened. Baby, God was still there. I don't care what nobody say. God was still protecting that car for that baby not to get hit. It wasn't nothing but God. But we finna go ahead. We're gonna get into the next two. And here we go.
Our community is grieving. The neighborhood is grieving. This crime is just unspeakable, and a 9-month-old lost her parents. And so we're asking for the community to help us. I'm going to bring up Commander McGinnis to provide some insights into the case and exactly who or what we're looking for, and any help that you can give us would be much appreciated. Commander.
So about 8:30 yesterday evening, our victims were seated in an automobile at this gas station behind me. The offenders came from the north. Both of them were armed with handguns, gun in hand, ran up to the vehicle, directly to the vehicle, and fired shots into the vehicle. Miraculously, the 9-month-old was not struck by any of the gunfire, but unfortunately, the two victims were, and they succumbed to their injuries. Both of the subjects then fled northbound on Ashton Street, and from there unknown. I believe we've released the video, or some of the video of this incident, and you'll see from the description, the clothing that these offenders are wearing is pretty distinct, and somebody that sees that video and sees the clothing will know who these people are. And we're asking that they call Detroit Police or Crime Stoppers and provide that information to us. Both offenders appear to be black males, slender build. One is wearing a black hooded sweatshirt with a red stripe on the arm, black sweatpants, which we believe also has a red stripe, and dark tennis shoes. The other individual is also a black male. He also appears to be slender build. He's wearing a dark blue sweatshirt with what appears to be black sweatpants with a white stripe down the leg. And he's wearing a lighter colored tennis shoes. So if everybody can take a look at the images that we provided, and please call 1-800-SPEAK-UP to Crime Stoppers. If you want to remain anonymous, or if you want to talk to a detective, call Homicide at 313-596-2260 and provide that information for us to help bring closure to the victim's family. Thank you.
Again, our detectives have been working around the clock. We're asking for the community to come through for us once again. Anything that you have, any information that you have, no matter how big or small, can be helpful in this case. We'd ask that you call the police department. To the suspects who are if they're listening, turn yourself in. We're going to work tirelessly to identify who you are and bring you to justice. So turn yourself in, and if anyone has any information that can help us in this case, please call us. So here's what we know. They were targeted. This was not a random act of violence. We're certain that they were targeted. We know that we had a 9-month-old child in this vehicle, and we're thankful that that child was not injured, but sadly, that child has lost both their parents. So that's where we're at. If anybody has any information that can help us with this crime, we would very much appreciate a call to either 1-800-SPEAK-UP or to the Detroit Police Department. And with that, I'll take any questions.
Now, all this was the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it started last night, but it really got out to everybody today. Okay? They messed up with that baby in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that get shot. It's a lot of people get shot, Jason, that they just never find the killers or nothing. But they messed up with that baby being in the front seat of the car with the mama and him not getting touched not one time. And like you said, she had just had a baby a month ago.
Yeah, that's tough. Man.
A month ago. Y'all didn't even catch on to that. But this girl got her and the man's 9-month-old baby in the car with her, but just had a 1-month-old baby prematurely with somebody. Could be with grandma. I don't know. But it wasn't in the car.
It wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, the 1-month-old is still in the hospital.
Yeah, because it was premature. It was premature.
But even then, the 9-month-old is still shouldn't have been in the car, or not shouldn't have. But I'm glad that the baby is safe. Right? He has a chance at life. It's very sad that he's not going to have his parents. I hope and I pray to God that he stays with the family and not in the system. Right? That's key. But also, like, you 22, man, and she's probably even younger. That's what you said, very young.
No, they both was 22.
Okay, all right.
Yep, both of them was 22 years old.
That's a shame.
Both
even if I mean, not even granted, even if I'm lost at words. They targeted, so one of them are doing some real shady shit. You know
if not
so
both, who knows? Because
both,
I mean, y'all, when you do what me and Jason does and bring this shit to y'all, you have to listen. You really have to listen to what they say. Now, the mama sat there and said, I just don't know. I don't know why they would have done this to my baby. But here you got the police and shit that said they know these folks. They done been in some shit. So if they know that they done been in some stuff, why the mama can't make me believe that she didn't know.
Right.
And to me, I could be wrong. That's why everything is allegedly on here. But to me, my spirit tells me that they knew that people was looking for him.
Facts.
That the girlfriend knew, the baby mama, whatever you want to call them. She knew they was looking for him. And it would not put nothing past me that he said, I'm finna go to the gas station. She said, I'm going to. I don't think you need to go. Well, if you gonna go, I'm gonna go too. It happens.
Right? You think
and
so?
And she went. And look what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened. Right, but that's just my theory on it.
Allegedly.
Everything is allegedly.
Well, man,
yeah, she said, Julie said that mama seems shady too. Yes. And they have been looking for these people. But when I tell y'all, God is good. God is good. So I'm finna play these last 2 clips, and then we're moving on. Here we go. And this right here, I had to play, y'all. And I want everybody that's on here watching right now, even if you feel like you got to leave, don't leave until you hear this man at least. Because this man talks something that everybody in America that's black needs to hear. And here we go.
Giving honor to God. I'm here to stand with the Detroit Police Department, Crime Stoppers, and others, and I'm sure all people of goodwill and decency, to say that this slime, this crime, and this grime, it must stop. This heinous shite is unacceptable. And someone knows, someone always knows. The great thing about Crime Stoppers, 1-800-SPEAK UP, it's on the DL, it's on the down low, it's on the low. No one will know you are calling. You can get up and stand up and be a hero and a shero in the privacy of your own home, in the bathroom, on your couch. Your family doesn't even have to know. No one will know. They give you a number. like a debit card number. You call once a week, twice a week, whatever, and see if your tip, if your lead grew legs. If it did, they tell you where you can get, if it leads to an arrest, where you can pick up your cash, hard, cold cash. But even more important than a monetary sentiment is the human aspect of doing the right thing. And lastly, let me just say this, and I'm speaking for me. All these criminals, we still love you. It is the behavior that is unacceptable. You are still ours, and we want to help you. You may have to get help in the joint, but we want to help you. These are societal problems that are economic, they're psychological, they're mental illness, depression, families breaking apart, COVID-19 quadruples all of that, but we still love you. To black folks out there, we ain't just trying to lock somebody up. It's the behavior that is unacceptable, and we cannot accept it anymore. Get up, stand up, be a hero or a shero. Call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Thank you.
I had to play it, Jason.
Oh, for sure. No, that's perfect timing. Because
I had to play it.
for real, this is so important that we have to stop. I mean, like, it really has to come to an end. All the senseless and like this killing is ridiculous. Like, it needs to come to an end. It has to come to an end because we're going to start losing younger and younger children. You know what I mean? 22 and younger is a lifetime. I have personally 3 to 4 more 22-year-olds like left in me.
We is losing them ages. We is the way
They
these
gotta
kids
stop. They
die.
gotta stop.
22 is old. The way these kids
Exactly.
die.
Exactly.
22
And
old.
that's terrible. That's
They our
terrible.
ages. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, they have no fear at all whatsoever.
None
They
whatsoever.
have no
None
value of
whatsoever.
their own life whatsoever.
They don't care.
But y'all know what? God cares. So we finna play this last clip on this story, and then we gonna move on to the next one. Here we go.
But we're going to begin with breaking news. 2 people in police custody in the ambush shooting of 2 parents at a Detroit gas station. Off the top at 5, that news comes just days after Marche Nash and Benson Lindsay were killed sitting inside their car along with their 9-month-old baby.
And it comes less than 24 hours after police released this security camera video showing the attack. We want to get right to Sean Lay. He's live tonight. Sean, what are your police sources telling you?
Sources are telling us tonight that it was tips from the public, tips that they asked for that led to the arrest of who they believe are the 2 gunmen who are here on Monday evening shooting this young mother and father. A memorial here outside the gas station growing for the couple. Tonight I'm speaking to the father of Marche, Johns Nash. He feels the need to act because of this, but first he had to watch that terrible video. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I did watch the video. I did watch the video.
Put yourself in the shoes of Greg Johns Nash, watching video of this deadly ambush that killed his daughter Marche and her boyfriend Monday night.
This happened to many families, and now it just happened to me.
Marche, a 21-year-old mother of 2, was hit one time and killed, along with her boyfriend Benson Lindsay. Their baby boy Braylon was in Marche's arms when the gunman targeted the young parents. You think about Braylon and how he wasn't hit?
Well, it's a miracle, and we're going to take care of him like nothing before.
This father says Detroit has a disease, illegal guns, and young people using them for the smallest of reasons. 36th District Court alone has a backlog of 2,500 illegal gun cases. Greg Johns Nash says he has to be part of the cure.
To go through these neighborhoods and have the green lights and the cameras and the, everything, and people still don't even care. They don't even care no more. It's like, It's just
eight cameras were right there.
Right. You know, I pray that somebody, or or even if it's me, to get the strength to save our city. You know what I mean? It just to stop the crime. The adults, the grown folks, man. We kind of need to step it up. We need to step it up, because I know I'm not, my child ain't the only child. A lot of us going through this every day. Every day.
Mr. Johns Nash also tells me he strongly believes that Marche was not a target of the gunman. Tonight, sources say he may be exactly right. When the gunman ran up here, they had information, I am told, that Benson Lindsay would be in the car alone. When they got here, Marche and the baby boy were also in the car. Kimberly, they still fired anyway.
I still just cannot believe this story. Hey, Sean, what about the baby boy that was in the car? Who's taking care of him, and how's he doing?
It's still remarkable how Marche was holding the baby, and apparently she was shot in her shoulder, a deadly shot, but no shots hitting the baby. It truly is a miracle. He is apparently, physically fine. He's only 9 months old with his grandmother tonight.
Okay. Sean, thanks.
Jason, I got to say this. I have to say this. When I was 22 years old, me and my husband moved in together when I was 20. When I was 20. I remember having my 21st birthday at my first place. Me and my husband and some friends came over. So I was 20. And at the age of 22, now I didn't see this last clip.
Right.
Because it was time for me to hurry up and finish getting ready for Peachy News by the time this alert came to me. So I just was like, oh, they caught him. And I just went ahead and shot it over to where I shot it over to play it on here. Okay? Right. But when I was 22, I'm telling you, just like I told y'all, I'm sure it was a time where Poolie said, I'm finna go to the store. And it was a time where I was tired as hell. And I was like, I'm going to. We're going to ride together. Not saying anything went down or anything, but just
saying that you're going to be a part of this ride. Right. Like, I'm going wherever you're going. Right.
I'm going if you're going. We're going to go together.
Right.
And for her to take a 9-month, yes, and for her to take a 9-month-old baby with you, I'm sure it was some type of argument before they got in that car together. Because she should have been staying her ass at home with that 9-month-old baby. Or at the hospital with the 9-month-old and the 1-month-old. Not riding in the car with his ass when you know he owns some shit. Or some people after him. Stay away. And look at this now. Look at the mess this has created.
Gee, I'm happy. Hopefully it's actually the people that did it. That was, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know that outfit was a dead giveaway.
He was out there with the Mr. Allen's
a dead giveaway.
You hear me?
He might as well came and stepped out in some Yeezys.
He was in there with a 2 for $50 joint. They knew that from the get-go. But I mean, honestly, if it's actually them, which I hope it is,
yes,
they gotta get theirs. I get it. I understand. You knew that he was supposed to be by himself. This was a spot. All right, cool. That second gunman, the second one, he's seen it. You seen the hesitation in the video. You seen it.
Yep.
You seen him, but he did it anyway. Like, oh, I guess we can't leave no witnesses. That's terrible, bro. Nah. They need the whole book. They need the book, gavel, the library, and everything tossed at them. For real.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. We can't leave no witnesses.
Right.
Guess who the biggest witness was?
All them
the baby.
Cameras.
The baby.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
The baby. The baby couldn't even talk.
Mm-hmm.
But because that baby was in that car, this news went everywhere.
Right. Yeah, that part.
Detroit better have found them boys. Right. When that boy had that outfit on. They better have found him.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like I was saying before, that baby is the cause of it. But it's like the hood needs to stand up for that one. Like you got to turn yourself in, because they're like, I'm being honest. Like they disrupt the hood for that. Like they obviously didn't know that the baby was in the car, but they knew someone else was in the car. But then the fact is like once that happened, like bro, you gotta turn yourself in. Like the hood's gonna be like, you gotta do it because no one can make money right now or do anything because of all the police activity in the neighborhood. So yeah, you gotta. It's time for you to go, bro. I don't know. Maybe we get your books together. Maybe you make it through, but no, you gotta go.
I mean, you said it right. I ain't gonna even lie. I see exactly where you coming from, and you are 100% right. He got to go. He got to go. So they got to go. They
got to go.
They got to go. You know. So I want to play this commercial right quick. This is for the ladies that was on my show. I'm gonna play it twice tonight. The ladies that was on my show, which is part of the group that I'm part of. I'm a mom. I'm an angel. Well, let me play it for y'all. All right. I'm a mom with the angel in heaven. And all those ladies has lost a child due to gun violence. And they will be meeting up at City Hall in Saginaw, Michigan on Monday. And they are meeting up at 6:15. So make sure, everybody go down there and support, even if you haven't lost a child. Please go down there and support just as well. Because you guys just don't know how important this is. They just don't know. So if you don't know, you're going to get to know when you get down there. So please show up. I just want to say that. I just have to say that.
You know what? For these type of things, it's necessary now, right? Because we're asking for a lot from the community in itself, saying BLM or notice us, black, like, you know what I'm saying, black power, this, that, and the other, all of the different things that are out there. But until we stop this virus that is harming our community, a lot of other people won't help. So it takes these steps where you see hurting mothers coming together because they lost daughters, they lost son, like they're losing children, ranging from however old to however young. Crossfire, like there was so many children that was lost here in Minneapolis due to crossfire last summer, right? Like within the span of 3 weeks, there were 5 to 6 children no older than the age of 8 that lost their life to gun violence. You feel me? So it takes communities like this to come together, to stand on steps and say, look at us hurt. Stop. Like, you have to. Like, there's no reason for anybody to be doing this anymore. There's so many different ways for you to make money. You do not have to belong to the streets anymore. Being a gang member is not cool. There's no validity in you saying that you're a gang member. You see all your old heads or the OGs getting out of the game and hustling the corporate world, either from their 9 to 5 or creating a business that's going to help the establishment of their community, right? They're giving back. That's the point. You dig?
Exactly.
Get off my soapbox. That's the point.
Yes.
Please show
now,
up, Barbara.
One thing you said was, is other ways to make money.
It is.
Jason, it is the pandemic. And a lot of these folks, they having a hard time. They want their money. They want their dollars. They ain't out here working. And it's so much more violence going on. From robberies, carjacking. It's all at an all-time high at this time. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So, but at the same time, is it worth losing the rest of your life, baby?
Yeah,
it ain't even worth it. Because at the end of the day, there is nobody Nobody that can keep it a secret, baby. Can't
Right, no one.
nobody keep it a
No
secret.
one.
You gonna tell somebody when you do wrong like this. You gonna
Yep.
tell somebody. And I'm telling y'all better start. They say it's a pandemic. Y'all want some money. You ain't out there working, but you in them streets. I'm telling you, better take advantage of Crime Stoppers.
That part.
That's all
No,
I'm gonna say. Take advantage.
I listened to a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game, and Wallow and the other gentleman, I can't think of his name right now off the cuff, but Wallow says this. He goes, you're gonna have 5 seconds of regret for a lifetime, like a 5 second action for a lifetime of regret, right?
Yep.
It took them guys less than 3 seconds to murder 2 people, and now they're gonna spend the rest of their life in jail.
And they got caught within
3 seconds.
They got caught
Within
within
24 hours.
48 hours.
That
right?
part.
Yep, 48 hours
That
they've
part.
been caught.
So now all you got for the rest of your life while you're behind bars with a bunch of other dudes is I got him and I killed him, so I got a body on my burner. Like that's all you got for the rest of your life now. Now
Yeah.
miss me with that, man. Miss me with that.
Yep. Now, Miss Crew and Miss Barbara, I love Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara is the founder of I'm a Mother with an Angel in Heaven. And when I tell you, I love this lady. Just met her, but I love her.
Right.
You know,
They definitely were shooting before then.
yes, she's getting all these women together, showing them that life still happens afterwards, you know, but we're all there together and you're not alone. That's to me, that's how I look at it. You're not alone. No matter when you hanging out with your friends, your homegirls, or your homeboys, you
Amen.
know, you having a good time, but in the back of your head, you thinking they still ain't been through what I've been through.
Yep, exactly.
Miss Barbara put these women together that they can get together, have a good time, hey, and still think. And this woman been through exact same thing that I've been
Exactly what I've been through. Yeah.
through. So she understands me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we finna go ahead, y'all, because I don't want to keep y'all long tonight. But we really got a good lineup tonight. So we're gonna go into this next one. This was different. I'm gonna say that. Different just as well. I'm just gonna play the first one. Here we go.
New details on the Christina Nance case. Nance's body was discovered last Thursday inside of an unused Huntsville Police Department van. And today the department has released surveillance video of the events leading up to her discovery. Kenesha Dees is live in the studio with us with more details. Kenesha, what does this video reveal?
Well, Julia, HPD investigators say the city's security cameras attached to the department shows Christina entering the parking lot on September 25th. Let's take a look here. It's kind of hard to tell, but in the far right corner of the screen, police say there is video of Nance walking around the lot and sitting on the hood of a police car and approaching other parked unoccupied vehicles for about 10 minutes. A reminder, the video feed is unmonitored. Police say Nance entered the unlocked police van through the rear door and that there was still movement in the van through the 28th. Nance was reported missing on October 2nd. Now, the family has had a look at the video, but say this still doesn't add up.
Like, I was very confused. Like I'm thinking y'all calling us down, you know, to show us some footage. You know, I was thinking it was going to be clear. Everything was going to be clear. You got get what I'm saying? There was going to be some type of clear indication, you know what I'm saying, of my sister being, you know, of how she died. And there wasn't. Not any, at all. Like everything was blurry. Like I don't even know if that was my sister.
Still a lot of questions left unanswered. HPD investigators say the city's security camera attached to the department shows Christina entering the parking lot on September 25th. Here's a look at the investigation.
So we originally were looking through surveillance video that really we had to look at minute per minute to watch to see somebody enter the parking lot and get into that van. So we literally had to watch 2 weeks of surveillance.
Huntsville police investigators say there is video of Nance walking around the lot and sitting on the hood of a police car and approaching other parked unoccupied vehicles for about 10 minutes. One thing to note is the video feed is unmonitored, and it's hard to tell, but police say Nance entered the unlocked police van through the rear door and that there was still movement in the van through the 28th. Nance was reported missing on October 2nd. The family has had a look at the video Friday morning, but say this still doesn't add up.
Like, everything was blurry. Like, I don't even know if that was my sister. We are still unsure of how our sister, Christina Nance, died in the van. That was not stated or pointed out in the video. All the video shown was Christina entering the van.
And we didn't see that. Between the three of them, it's not just saying they don't think that's their sister.
Investigators say police vehicles like the van they say Christina entered are hard to get out of once someone gets in.
It does not have handles on the inside because it was made for transporting prisoners or inmates. So you cannot exit. Once you get into the van, you cannot exit from the interior of the van.
Investigators also say there was access to get outside the van.
Certainly there was access to the outside world through those windows. It is the policy to keep vans locked. To keep all city vehicles should remain locked anytime they're not in use or occupied. So, that is just something that we have to look at as an accountability issue on our part.
NHPD says they will continue to work with the family.
What? 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 Oh. What?
Scratch my head.
Hold on. What? So hold on. First and foremost.
Hold on.
Why is it that we only have footage from the furthest camera on the parking lot? You telling me there ain't no other camera closer to that motherfucking vehicle?
Now I just showed y'all the news clipping. I literally watched the whole news briefing when that gentleman, that officer, whoever he was, when he sat there and gave the whole spill out. And I could see better on the news than what he showed.
Wow.
On the screen inside this room.
Help me understand. How? Okay, all right, let's get beyond that part, right? Second part is, what is she doing over there, right? Like, is she on drugs? Has she been known to use drugs? Like, what's going on? Because why you over there chilling?
Jason, did you see her? No, I didn't see her either. So don't sit here and say what she was doing. You ain't seen shit.
I ain't seen. Did you see her?
You didn't see her. You may have saw something moving.
I saw somebody moving, man.
But you cannot say that was her.
Over there. That's not her. No one knows if that was her.
You don't know now.
She gone. The family don't know where she at. Somebody died in the back of that car, and they don't know who died. Well, obviously they do. They know the body now.
Yeah, she in there. She was in there.
She was in there.
But how she got in there is the question.
What?
Now the family ain't said nothing about she had mental issues or nothing. But I heard the police and all them folks say she had mental issues.
They're right. Of course. That's the first thing they can jump to. But I mean, even if you look at that though.
Say that again.
I said, even if you look at that, so I'm not hanging around a cop shop just sitting on police cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, period, at all. So there's something to say about that. Like, why are you over at this random parking structure or a parking lot and you just sitting on random, obviously not a random, but a police car, and then you try to get into one or someone lured you in or whatever the case may be.
But they said she was distraught. You know what it reminded me of? This is the young lady, you guys, that we didn't see. That we didn't see walking around.
Didn't see walking around.
It's like us, her ass is. We didn't see her. But you know what it reminded me of? And being that you do what I do, I know you remember this story. It reminded me of Kanika Jenkins in Chicago.
Yeah.
How she just ended up in this freezer and couldn't get herself out.
In the freezer. The freezer, yeah, that's right.
I mean, these police actually said that they saw on video that she opened up the windows and closed it a few times. I could barely see the van. I could barely see the van. Y'all know what? I'm gonna have Fred put it on the website. I'm gonna have Fred put the same shit that I saw, which was the main shit. I'm gonna have him put it on the website so y'all can see for yourself. I couldn't see nothing.
It's extremely hard to tell what's going on. So not only was it hard to show her sitting on a car, you kind of see this blurb walk next to a van and then it just disappears. Like there's no way you're gonna watch and see a van.
Man, they said she was laying in the grass. They said she laid down in the grass and everything. I ain't see none of that. I ain't see it. I ain't see her walking to the van. I ain't see none of that. So I'm trying to figure out how they saw it. If I didn't see it, how you see it off the same video that y'all showing me, that you talking about y'all saw. But there she go, y'all. There she go.
Peace. That's a tough one, young lady. I don't know what you was doing over there, why you was in there, and how you get stuck in the car as an adult. I can't figure. And your limbs are open. You should have kicked the window out. This makes me feel weird, strange. That is really strange. Like how you get stuck in a vehicle, and you're an adult.
And not only that, you opened the window 3 times from what they say.
You could have got out. So you didn't suffocate, right? She didn't suffocate.
She didn't suffocate. She couldn't suffocate.
How she died?
We don't know. The autopsy will be revealed probably in about a few months when when they think everybody done forgot about it.
There it is.
That's when it'll be revealed.
They got to tell me now how she died. I need to figure that out. How you die in this vehicle. So I was writing down that date. Okay. September 25th is when she was in the parking lot. They was last seen September 28th. So you seen her come in on the 25th and then nothing else happened with no surveillance, no nothing on the 28th. And then she became reported missing on October 2nd.
No, hold on. So they saw her get into that van, they say. Well, they didn't see her. The video say, I'm assuming. That she got into the van on the 25th.
Okay.
But her family said they last saw her on the 27th.
Okay.
And then she reported missing on that day that you had.
Right, the 2nd. Yeah.
October 2nd. Don't sound right to me.
I wish I had my sound effect for do 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 do.
You drop a bomb on it though.
Drop answers. We need answers.
That's crazy. How can y'all see this? How can you, unless the damn camera date just wasn't right? I mean, it was 5 miles away. So
I can't, man. If you got one camera, you got multiple. So there's more that's closer to that van, fam. Show me the other van. Show me the other photos or the other videos, please. That's what we need. And we need to know how the woman died. So you got her body. You know how she's dead, obviously. So tell us how she died. We need that.
I'll tell you one thing. I bet you I can't go to the police department and walk around drunk or even sober. I bet you I can't. I can't even walk around smoking a cigarette without them coming outside before I make it to the gate. What you want? What you want?
How can we help you?
Nah, you saying it too nice, Jason. It ain't no how can we help you? What you want? What is you here for?
Get the fuck off the car.
Hold on 1 second there. Hold on 1 second. Mental health, can y'all please come get this girl? Yeah, bring the straight jacket too. Bring the straight jacket too.
That's so weird. Yeah, we need some answers to that one ASAP.
ASAP. And the only thing that's gonna let us know is the autopsy. How she died.
No.
How she died.
Sad. Sorry guys if we laughing too much about it, but no, it's sad. But it's strange. It's too strange.
My people's not. My peoples
Right.
know. I ain't laughing because I think it's funny. They know I'm laughing because I'm dissecting little things that just don't make sense.
It
You can't help
don't.
but
None
to
of that
laugh
makes sense.
that you sitting
None
up
of
here
it.
trying to make us believe and think we're going to believe that this shit is really real. Who you think we are? Yeah, we're going to laugh. We sure are. Because there's no way that you're not going to make me believe this shit. That she just
That
walked
part.
up in there. Just like I still don't believe Kanika just walked up in the freezer. I don't care how drunk she was. She didn't just walk up in there. I don't care what drug she was on. She didn't just walk up in there, lock herself in there and died.
Right. So, man, I'm just still thinking now. So, okay, that surveillance was from the 25th. Her family and them said we seen her on the 27th, 28th. Like, we seen her. We was just chilling, play spades and everything.
Allegedly.
But
they seen her. They said they seen
seen
her.
her.
Mm-hmm.
And now October 2nd come. They're like, yeah, she ain't been here in a minute. We don't know where she at. And then she comes. Now she's missing October 2nd. Then her body's found, whatever day it's found, in the space that she was at 2.5 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's that don't make no sense to me right there.
and then the officer, look, this was the killing part. This is the icing on the cake. The officer just happened to be walking to his car and see her inside the vehicle. You mean to say, ain't nobody parked over there for all these days, and then all of a sudden you just happen to park over there and just happen to see her.
No.
And she wasn't waving at you in the window.
In the window, help me.
You better go somewhere.
Yeah, I ain't believing none of that, player. Like, it's a no.
You better go somewhere. If she wasn't waving at you in the window, that'd be the only way I kind of believe you.
Nigga, I know you see me. I see you, nigga. Like, come get me. I like the dough.
I can't fit out the window. Unlock the door.
Kind of fingers out the window like I like the dough, please. Like, get the dough.
I tell you, that just don't sound right to me. So they right. But hopefully, they can find their killers and everything. Just her killer.
Yeah, 100%.
And we gonna find out because I'm gonna continue to research.
We back with the info.
When this come out. Now we're gonna go on ahead and get into this next story. We got 2 more stories, y'all. Actually, let me see. We got actually 3. So, but this one right here, I got to play. I have to play this because this was very, very. This was the deputy. Oh no, not this one. Not this. I have to play. What's going on? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Picked the wrong screen.
You heard that?
Well, I saw it.
Nah, but it's like I was hearing things. I was hearing myself again. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I think I know what it was. Okay. So this was the deputies in Texas.
We want to turn now to the intense.
This was the deputies in Texas that let me move this out the way. That was ambushed. Did you hear about that, Jason?
No, not at all. Nope.
Oh, you didn't hear anything about this? Yeah, it was 3. I wonder why you didn't hear about this. But it was 3 black it was 3 black men. Now, they done found these motherfuckers within 48 hours that went and killed mama and daddy with the baby in the front seat. These is 3 black police officers that was friends, baby. One of them got shot and killed, and the other 2 got shot, and one of them in ICU, and the other one is doing just fine. And they still haven't found their killers. Here we go.
I want to turn now to the intense manhunt for the gunman who opened fire on 3 deputies in Texas. One who recently became a father was killed. CBS's Janet Shamlian is in Houston tonight.
Tonight, law enforcement is asking the public for help in identifying the gunman they say ambushed 3 county sheriff's deputies, killing one and injuring the others.
All 3 law enforcement officers were ambushed by this individual. they were just totally ambushed.
The officers were working a side security job outside a sports bar. Two were shot from behind with an assault-type rifle as they tried to detain someone about 2 a.m. Saturday. The third was fired on when he came running to help.
We're going to make it right, and I hope that swift justice comes quickly for this individual.
Deputy Kareem Atkins, a father of two, died from his injuries. The 30-year-old just returned from paternity leave. 26-year-old Joaquin Bartham was shot in the foot, and 28-year-old Daryl Garrett is in critical condition. Laja Richardson is his fiance.
They weren't just co-workers. Right, they were brothers. They did everything together.
Fellow officers are devastated by the news. Laja Richardson says she hasn't had the heart to tell her fiance about his co-worker yet, calling Atkins an officer respected by all.
He's a very wonderful person, very genuine. Whatever you need, he's going to come through for you. And that's why everyone is heartbroken.
As for Deputy Garrett, he has gone into yet another surgery here at the hospital tonight. He remains on a ventilator. Nationwide, more than 130 law enforcement officers have died in the line of duty just this year. Nora.
Janet Shamlian, thank you.
Now, these gentlemen, let me show y'all a closer look. We could talk, Jason. We could talk. Hold on, let me hit your mute button. But I just want to show them a close-up picture. Okay? That's them as officers. Them the officers. Them the officers. This one with the glasses on, that's the one that died.
Yeah.
The other two, one of them is in ICU, and the other one was shot in the foot. Now let me show you this other picture, because they was friends, Jason. They were friends. That's them kicking it.
That's him hanging out.
Hanging out. I want y'all to see this picture very well. And the reason why, let me go back to the other one. These are detectives. These are not the detectives, the police officers.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
I do.
We got 3 officers. Let's take away the color. 3 officers that was shot. Then we got 3 homeboys that they found a picture of. Kicking it, hanging out. Now let me bring me and Jason back up. They ain't found they killers.
Not one yet. Oh,
Not
there's only one
yet.
Yeah. Again, these
Jason,
places have
please make it make
surveillance,
sense to me, Jason. Please make it make sense to me.
Again, they have surveillance in all of these places. I'm baffled to how there's not something or someone stepping up to say something. Because not only is it that they're officers, these are black young men. So again, community, come together, get justice for these guys, besides them being in blue. But now, I'm a Libra. Birthday coming up on Friday. Yay to me. I had to do a little self-plug. But no, the reason why I say this is because I go back and forth, right? I balance out some things, right? And I want to be able to say, all right, nothing happened. Like, they're good cops, they're doing their thing, and they are a part of the community. They're working off duty, actually, right? So they're not even on duty because they're working at a sports bar.
Security guard.
A lot of times police officers do that off duty for extra money, or just because they might want to keep, that part of their community safe, right? They stay in the hood. They're not in the hood, but they stay in the community with them. That's how I know a lot of officers in Minneapolis, right? Because a lot of them will work the doors that I work with. They wouldn't necessarily work at that one location. They'll just work the strip, or maybe even that one location, right? Now, the reason I say all this is because some are good, some are not so, right? And I'm not trying to put any energy on them at all, but that could be the case. The police are being, if these particular gentlemen are being ambushed, they got to be a part of something for you to get gunned down like this, right?
Thank you.
I can't see it not being a coincidence. Like, oh, they just gonna run up and shoot him just cause. I don't see that. I think they're part of some training day type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they out here trying to be, you know, Jake Scully and you know, Denzel Washington. You feel me? So and then they just got caught up in the grass and things. Here's my thing. The reason why I say that again, that second picture. Granted, if you slide, you know how to do good shopping, Alibaba might be your best friend. But there's a lot of nice drip on these three gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, to be police officers.
Oh, they look good.
You feel me?
They
and that
look
has
like
nothing
they
to
got
do
some
with like
bread.
it may come off like, well, black people can't look good, gentlemen can't look. No, I'm not saying that. They can obviously, for sure, 100%. They probably had a nice little cabaret or birthday party of some sort, but I see a lot of drip. I see the little medallions with the picture and the ice around it. That may not come off of a police salary. It may, though. They may know how to save well. So I just weigh the options and say, let's think about that. Could the possibility be that they were in some dealings or some situations that they probably should not have been in? And the people that are rocking with them or they was trying to rock with was like, I don't care if you know cop or not, fam. Where my money?
Yep. Well, somebody was robbing somebody.
That part.
And they went out there because they heard the commotion. They went outside and they was in the middle of, one of them was in the middle of arrest of the guy. And I guess
also,
the other one,
is this facts or is this allegedly?
this is, as long as it's news, it's allegedly.
Okay,
it ain't nothing that I just came up with.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering if this was like just a made scenario. No, this is
No,
what
no,
you
no,
know.
no. This was the news. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was actually, one of the guys was actually out there conducting an arrest for robbery. And either the other one came out to assist him, and then that's when somebody came from behind and started shooting. The third one came out to see, to help out, and he ended up getting shot just as well.
So I retract all my
three of them were
statements.
shot.
I retract all my statements.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. But yes, that's how that happened. But at the same time, that still was something that I feel like was something good for you to say. Because at the end of the day, the person that came from behind could have been like, nigga, what you doing? Why is you trying to arrest him?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? We done gave y'all plenty of money out here in this hood because you wearing that drip. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
In the end, at the end of the day, too, they need to find the shooters. Again, these places that they're working and that they're frequenting, there are cameras in those parking lots and also in the buildings, not in, but around the buildings that they're patrolling. So they need those killers. Obviously, that's what the detectives are doing, but that's tough, man. They should be able to find him ASAP. But the difference between the two stories is the one thing that we said in the last one, right? Is that baby made the biggest difference ever.
Yeah.
Right. Now that these are police, the police are gonna do their job because that's that's also brothers in blue. But the community's not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and get Darius out of here or James or Clarence. I feel like all these names are black. I'm not trying to make them all black. I'm trying to get a white one in there too. David.
It's all good. It's all
David
good.
and Doug.
It is what it is. Shit.
Get him arrested. You feel me?
Yep. So we finna go ahead and get into this next topic, y'all. We're gonna take a little twist with it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a twist. And here we go.
It's your boy Hunt Showboat, man. I'm in here with Miss Peachy Tea Tyme. Y'all know what it is. Hit 92.3, man. We in this thing to turn it up. Chill.
Yeah. All right. We had to get that little plug in right quick. Now, this next story, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I did. The missus heard about it, baby. And I want to give a big shout out to Nick at Night. She is a YouTuber who I've been watching for such a very long time before I started what I'm doing. And when I tell you this young lady right here, she put it together. She did her thing. She did her research, which is so important. And she did what she was supposed to do. So I want to get started with it. And it says, Florida man goes viral for marrying his goddaughter as soon as her ass turned, now don't say ass, but I'm going to say it. As soon as her ass turned 18 years old after sleeping with her mother and all. Now, this is her when she was a baby. And he supposed to be the goddaddy. Then you have her now and him, and they done got married. Did you hear about this story, Jason?
I just passed it on IG, or maybe it was yours or someone's, but I briefly read it. I didn't get to jump into the facts of it. But once I saw that, I said, this R. Kelly motherfucker, man, if you don't get your ass, bruh, you've been knowing her since she was 14?
No, 4. Well, actually, she looked younger than that on this picture. But that's her.
Wow.
Yeah, but they say since she was 4 years old. So she could be 4 on that picture, but she don't look 4 to me. She don't look like my daughter age, but hey.
Wow.
She could be. But they say since she was 4 years
Get
old.
his ass out of here, bro. I promise to you.
Yeah. But I want to read this to y'all.
Go for it.
Shout out to Nick at Night once again, y'all. Y'all go check her out. But she found this. This was from 2017 on IG, and it's from the man Mike. It's the actions for the community. Help if anybody see my goddaughter. Please contact me or her mother. She's 14 years old and she needs to be found fast. Time is of the essence. Thank you very much. Then on the other side, this is her mama. Thank you, Mike. Hoggabook. Love you, babes. Then Mike says, thanks for everybody support. My goddaughter has been found safe and sound. Thanks for everybody that shared the page. Thanks for your thoughts and prayers. Man, y'all guys the best. And then her mama comes on. Yes, everything her godfather said. Thank you. This was in 2017. I'm finna show y'all something else. Look at here. 2020. Mike and Deja with the same last name. Look who cooked dinner tonight. Yep, my wifey.
Wow.
I had to take a sip on that. And of course, y'all know me. I got some of my own shit that I'm finna get into.
Got to get in your bag.
So, here we go. Now, since this story broke, Mama has something to say. And once I play this, y'all will understand why all this bull crap is going on. So this was the first clip from Mama.
But that whole guy.
Oh, let me say this. A whole lot of explicit language. So if you can't take it, I'm gonna leave now. It ain't me cussing. I just got to bring y'all what I found. If I took the time to research this, y'all gonna see it. So if you can't take the cussing, just come on out and then come back in about 5 minutes. Here we go.
But that whole got me fucked up. Cause I ain't it. Find something safe to do. So this was it is, right? I'm gonna lie. So my daughter and Mike Huckabee married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass shit. And that's what the fuck I said. I ain't even go to that fuck ass shit. Mike, you know I fucked your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the motherfucking LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me know when I stayed over, y'all seen that fat stank ass nigga the fuck over there. Okay? For a cell phone, $150. Okay? I was working at Family Dollar and I need some extra money. So that's what that was about. I told this dumb, and then when she ran away when I stayed over there with my oldest daughter in Jacksonville, Mike was the main one talking about, this is my goddaughter, y'all help me find her. Da-da-da-da. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen too? Like a 14-year-old little girl she was. Yeah, y'all remember that shit. So, with that being said, Deja's my last child. Her name really is Deja Miaya Evans. Like Davinia Evans, mine. She just got adopted in 2016, right before I came home. Okay, by Ashley Jackson, white chick. All right, so with that being said, Deja doesn't remember when she was little. She don't remember when she was with me. I lost my kids to DCF. A lot of y'all know I used to snort patty, sold a lot of motherfucking drugs, whooped a lot of ass, went to jail a lot. I was young and wild as fuck. I done apologized, and I'd be goddamn if I apologize any motherfucking more. But bitch, you said you married Mike because you need stability. Okay, so your son, your stepson, my little cousin, your little cousin, yeah, he didn't know whether to call you his godmama or his motherfucking his stepmama or his god sister. I say, is she your god sister or your stepmama or your cousin? He said she my god sister and my cousin. No, my stepmama and my cousin. No, but he said my stepmama and my god sister. That's sad.
Before we say anything, let's continue on with this ignorance.
So for everybody stating their opinions about me and my husband, I can't go on my shit because some ignorant ass hoes got me fucking blocked for 30 days. So I'm in Facebook jail right now. But since y'all want to go on his page, we just gonna settle this shit now. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with this shit and let y'all little ignorant ass, no class ass hoes talk after this shit. Me and my husband, we're married. Me and my husband ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give two fucks at that, not even one, about y'all opinions. Y'all on here talking about, oh, I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just stating. It don't mean shit to us. So why the fuck waste your time and energy and your motherfucking time out of the day and your life to sit up here and keep on saying it? That's your opinion. We don't care. At the end of the day, everything is done. We're legally motherfucking married. I'm 18. I'm grown now. Talking about, oh, you just a baby. I'm 18, bitches. I moved out my mama house when I was 16. 16. Fucking 16. What did I do? Get a job. Pregnant and all, working. Pregnant. Fucking working. At 16 with no motherfucking body. I ain't had nobody. My mama was a druggie. Nobody, never had nobody. I'm not saying this to show to have no sympathy or looking for sympathy. Nobody sympathizing with me. This is not what it's for. I'm just letting y'all know that I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. It don't mean shit to me. It don't, because at the end of the day, everybody have a life to live. Okay, so what? He's 46, not 50. Thank you. He's 46. Half of y'all motherfucking mammies he probably fucked half of y'all motherfucking peoples.
You know what? I'm just gonna go on to this third clip. This is the last clip so we can hurry up and get this bad energy away from Peachy News.
Get these
But I
goddamn
had to bring
phones
it.
and internet out their hand. They don't need no more internet. Take they Boost
The
Mobile,
mama don't need it either.
they Verizons, they T-Mobiles. Take all their internet away right now.
Boost Mobile. Let's add that. But All I'm gonna say is, before I play this clip, is before we come back and give our commentary on this, the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Big
Here we go.
facts.
You bought that already, girl? My pussy tighter than yours. You 18. I'm 42. What the hell they do that at? I ain't hear that. Okay, good morning. Hey, y'all. Yes, I'm back again. Okay. So Deja didn't take it. Look, Deja was living right over here when she with that one. See her? That's Bree Driver. She was at Bree Driver's house. Cause and I was locked up in jail for my oldest daughter. Her name is Karma23 on Facebook. Y'all know her name is Jericho Wilford. Yes. So I was in jail with a gun charge because I was trying to defend my child. Because the little boy Flea, who is Andrea Moss' son, he molested Deja when she was 2. I let Flea and DeAndre and Crystal come and stay in my house, and Flea molested my baby. That's why I put Flea out my house when me and Chris Wilson was going together. So I went to jail defending my child. So when she was 16, which she was fucking with Mike then, I didn't know. People was coming into Rock Road telling me stuff. When I got home, I found out the shit was true. The day before Father's Day, he put her ass out because he thought she was trying to creep with some little young boy. But she came over here and got money from me to buy him a Father's Day gift. The mother who doesn't do shit, the junkie, the one who was never there. See, y'all motherfuckers talking that shit. That hoe ain't take care of shit. Only bill she ever paid was a cell phone bill. Okay. I don't have my, here it is. Hold on. Here it is.
Saying the BS.
I'm ashamed and embarrassed. All in one.
All right. Like, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. God, like goddaughter, godson, all that. God got this and got that. That's cool and all, but the meaning for a godparent is just in case the real parent either A, goes to jail or passes away, someone takes over. But you have to have a will set up for all that kind of stuff, right? It really doesn't matter after that. Just good friends if you want to play that role. Now, here's the thing. I don't have an issue with the names and all that stuff. I have the issue with 46, 18, but you took care of the child or you was in the child's life when they were young. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a father figure, or should be at least a father figure of some sort to this young woman. You should be a role model of some sort, someone to help get her out of this very, very, very toxic lifestyle, right? And start breaking some of these generational curses that she has that's upon her, right?
Yes.
She has, since, a young age, been molested. So her identification with sex and sexuality has been skewed because of that, right? Now you're taking advantage of it as a 46-year-old. I'm sorry if you can't get yourself an actual woman that is of age and of mental stability to handle whatever issues you have with yourself, or one, you figure it out with your own and then go forward, right? But secondly, she doesn't have the mental capability, or should have the mental capability, to take care of you as a woman in a marital situation. Like, it's not there yet, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's way too many things. Like, everyone keeps saying, it is crazy and sickening how someone can take advantage of a young, innocent woman like that and prey on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 18, bro. You've been taking care of her since she was young.
Yep.
That right there, I will never be able to look at, like, if like, I have several different young ladies in my life, and I help them get to the next level in life with other friends and family. There's absolutely no way in 5 years I'm gonna be looking at them like, dang, yeah, you might need to be my shorty. Not like, absolutely, you're still the 6-year-old that I met. And no matter how 22, 23, 18, or however old, you will be that 6-year-old that I see every single day when I see you.
Exactly.
But
And
I do respect you as an adult, though. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but
yeah.
no, man, that's
And word on the
trifling.
street is he been doing this for a
That's
while.
trifling.
Not marrying them, but dealing like
Messing with
he's
these young ass
known
girls.
around town being with young women. Just like R. Kelly.
Look, if you want one now, you've been wanting one for the rest of your life. That's your thing. You don't just all of a sudden want an 18-year-old because she's ahead of the game. No. You nasty, bro.
You nasty.
But not only that, I get it. I get it. The hood is the hood. Whatever mom's circumstances and situations she had was what she had. She should have tried to fight them demons and all those other situations and made a better way for her children. Sound like she has more than one, and all of them are messed up. You shouldn't be going on social media trying to debate with your child. Like,
thank you.
Close the door, bring her in the crib, and y'all talk about it. Stop going back and forth on live and trying to sway the world for you two to understand each other. Like, the world has nothing to do with what you have, like the connection between you and your daughter. The world has no, like, we should not be, not us, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of like commentary to it. But the world that's chiming into their lives has no business trying to tell them what to do or what not to do like that. They need to be able to sit down
100%.
and talk to each other. Feel me?
Yep,
That's crazy.
I agree with you 100%. It's sickening. Hey, Josette. It's sickening. It doesn't make any sense to me at all whatsoever.
That's crazy.
I always say that it starts within the home. And if the mother would have realized when she got pregnant, when she started feeling that baby moving inside of her, that I need to make a change. I need to be there for my child if I ain't there for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? People, Josette, my mama, Nicole, Fred, Julie, the list goes on, that has been watching me since day one. No, these are the type of things that I like to cover. I don't like it, but this is the type of stuff that needs to be put out there so y'all can see. This is very sickening. Somebody got some mental issues somewhere.
All of them. Not even somebody. All of them.
All of them, including the mama. She done got on there and lit a blunt. Half of you will never be able to get a job. Not no real job.
She put everybody business out there.
She told
everybody.
And that was just part of the clip. I didn't even show y'all all of it. It was 24 minutes long.
24. What more you got to say?
Oh, she had a lot to say.
She
had a lot to say. A whole lot to say. But that was the end of that. We have our last story for tonight, y'all. Once I play this story, I must play the commercial once again for everyone in Saginaw to go out to City Hall.
Please, make sure you show
up. It's so
up.
important, because we need to clean up these streets. Apparently, the white people and police officers now, they're not doing it. Chicago police officers, they got like 1,000 of them ready to resign, about to resign.
Sheesh.
If you don't have the police officers, this crime is going to continue. You need to have somebody out there in these streets. So this story right here touched my heart to the fullest. To the fullest. All these stories touch my heart. But this one right here, Jason, I don't even know if you heard about this one. And I'm finna play the first clip. And I want you to let me know after I play the first one if you heard about this. And here we go. This was in Milwaukee, y'all. Here we go.
Milwaukee police Thursday night around 8, responding to a gun battle at 8th and Cherry. 4 shot, 3 dead. One of the victims, 19-year-old Tanijah Turner.
My daughter Tanijah was one of the people that was hit by gunfire. She didn't make it.
Her mother tells 12 News it started with an argument because of how Tanijah parked her car at her mom's home.
The whole situation started over something that shouldn't even ever got to that extent. All due to a park.
An argument between Tanijah and another young woman driver escalated.
Young lady in the other vehicle wind up calling another family member. They approached the situation with a gun.
Some of Tanaja's family and friends came outside too, and after a time, her mom says it escalated further.
The young man drew his weapon, and my son's friend said, "What is you on?" And he said, "What is you on?" And gunfire just got to exchanging.
4 people were shot. Tanaja, who graduated last year from Alliance High School, died at the hospital. Her family friend, 30-year-old Terrence Taylor, was also killed, as well as 36-year-old Quentin McGee, who lived just a few doors down.
And I just feel like it was a senseless situation that shouldn't have never happened.
Nick joins us again now. Nick, what do we know about the investigation, and what do we know as far as the condition of that 4th victim?
Right. He's just 19 years old. He also lives a few doors down. He is in critical condition tonight. Police say they recovered 3 guns at the scene, but so far haven't arrested anyone.
Nick Moore reporting live for us tonight. Thank you.
I don't think that's something I can face, of seeing my child in the casket. I can't see that. I can't.
The words of an emotional mother, broken after a devastating loss, flanked by loved ones helping her power through the pain.
Like my body's just numb.
Jason, that was the first clip that I played at the beginning of the show.
I remember that, yeah.
And I had to play it again. You're a father. I'm a mother. And I'm not saying that there's any difference, because I know from the things that you have told me, you have been in your kid's life just as much as your wife has been in your kid's life.
Big facts.
But Jason, when I tell you, it's something about when a mother loses their child. I didn't lose my child through gun violence, but the hurt that I feel for losing my child, I can't even imagine losing them through somebody else taking their life. Even as a father, a father is known to protect their child,
That part.
protect the wife, protect their son. To know that somebody just came up and took your child's life over a parking spot in front of your house.
Right.
Jason, when I tell you I'm trying to hold back my tears right now, because to me, it don't matter how old this young lady was. 19 years old. But Jason, this could have happened to me or you.
Right.
In front of our house over a freaking parking spot.
Parking spot. That part.
Because you decided to go call your peoples. It was 2 girls' argument. But she went and called her peoples.
For what?
How many of us have called our peoples?
Right.
And even if you didn't call them, you have thought in your brain, oh, I call my peoples. I bet you my folks will be over here.
In a hot minute. Yeah.
In a hot minute. That quickly.
I'm baffled.
Did you hear about this?
I haven't. No, this is the first time I heard about it. I'm baffled because of how long does an argument have to last for a parking spot? Like either you park wrong, fix it next time you come. Bitch, this is my house, my mom. I don't care. My mom. All right, cool, whatever. And you go about your day. That's it.
And hold on, before you finish, hold on. It wasn't a parking spot with the lines, and you turn into the parking spot. It wasn't like that.
Right.
It was like you parking on the curve.
Sure.
And the street is about this small. That small. And everybody parked on the curve. And you need to get around all them cars to go down to your destination.
Right. And someone was blocking.
And it's very, very narrow. But you can still get through.
Fact.
But you gonna talk shit while you getting through.
Huh. Baffled, right? But my thing is, not even my thing is, I'm still just trying to wrap my brain around it. Like, how long does a an argument have to last for parking? You feel me? For you, like, how does it escalate with no one going, stop it, shut up, go in the house, forget these people, whatever?
They did. They went in the house. She went in the house. Everybody was gone.
Gone.
And this girl called her peoples and they came back.
Wow. And then that's when it kind of
and everybody came outside.
That's crazy.
You know how it is, Jason.
I know 100% how it is.
Everybody gone. Everybody done did their own thing. But they come back. Oh, they outside? Oh, they came back?
Talking shit? Yeah.
Oh, they out there talking shit? Oh, come on. Come on, y'all. We ain't finna deal with that. They ain't finna come to my house. Not saying that's how it happened as far as conversation wise.
Exactly. But that energy.
Yes, them people came back.
Yeah.
That girl brought her folks back over there.
Wow. And now she gone, and 2 others.
Sad.
3
but
guns.
Here's the last clip on it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Well, that's right. These homicides seem to be a result of a shootout that happened in that parking lot right over there. Now, earlier today, I did speak with the mothers of 2 of the victims here, and they were just sobbing, saying that lives were lost over senselessness. This scene caused pain like no other for Rosemary Turner. I'm just so weak. No. Distraught after her 19-year-old daughter, Tanijah Turner, was shot and killed. A lot of love she left behind. Turner tells Fox 6 Tanijah was unloading her car Thursday. Several people went around as she parked along the curb. However, one vehicle did not and began honking, not wanting to go around. The argument was so petty. We all came outside, dispatched the whole situation. We're thinking that it was done, it was over with. Everyone went their own ways. Until about 30 minutes later, she says they heard a lot of gunshots, and when her daughter came out to leave, she was confronted. There was another 2 young men that came from the opposite side of the parking lot. As they walked up, there were some friends of the family that were in the back, so they was hearing the commotion. They came to the front. When they came to the front, the other people wind up pulling the gun. So they pulled the gun, and then shots just rung off. My daughter was shot, and she was shot in the stomach. 3 others also struck. It's tragedy and sad. 30-year-old Terrence Taylor was also killed. His mother says he had a great impact on his family and friends and will be missed. One incident now leaves several families mourning forever. She just was a beautiful young lady, just a beautiful soul. Put the guns down. Police say 3 guns were recovered at the scene, and they continue to seek unknown suspects. The other person shot and killed has been identified as 36-year-old Quentin McGee, and a 19-year-old remains in critical condition tonight. As for Turner, there has been a GoFundMe page set up to help with funeral expenses.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
I mean,
that's terrible.
Like, you know, a lot of people lose their life because of drug deals gone bad, because they didn't give the drug dealer their money, because they robbed somebody.
Right.
Shit, because they fucking cussed their asses out just so good, and they've been after their asses forever. This was literally because this chick in this car did not want to go around. Not that she couldn't fit. She didn't want
to go around. Right. So there was space. They could have did it, but they didn't want to.
They didn't want to.
They felt like this is my block. I ain't got to move nowhere. Whatever that case may be, whatever that emotion is or feeling was, they said they ain't got to do it. this person, you need to move your vehicle, and that's where it happened. But even then, though, like right. So mother explained it. Even then, it was diffused. So from the other side of the story, the daughter's thinking like, yeah, I'm done. We done with it. Now let's just go on with our life and figure out tomorrow. The other party was like, nope, we still feel some type of way about it. So it was a loss to me when she explained it. Obviously, you know, she's in a lot of emotion, you know, her mind is everywhere. But there was shooting before
she went
the
outside.
altercation. Right.
Not before the altercation, but before she went back outside. After everything was diffused.
Right.
They went in the house, did whatever, and she was coming back outside and got confronted again.
Right.
And then everything went left. All because her peoples, not the girl that died, but the other girl peoples, pulled out a gun.
Yeah.
And the one that died, her peoples was like, what you on?
Right.
Other dude said, what you on?
Nope, I'm nothing.
And then
I'm scared.
shootout gone right then and there. Three people.
Probably all of them ain't had nothing to do with the conversation anymore, at least. You feel me? So that's the part that is really,
because it started with the two girls.
Right. But that was squashed. And now the conversation is about something else or whoever else with their egos or however that may look. And now 3 people are dead that probably had nothing to do with the situation. I bet the 2 gunmen from either side of whatever they were shooting at are probably still alive.
Exactly.
That part, because niggas don't know how to shoot.
Nope.
So everybody getting hit. So 3 people that
because ain't nobody going to the gun ranges and stuff. That's why.
Right. Nobody had nothing to do with it, and they gone.
If you got all these illegal guns and all these young people that's not even 21, not even 18, and they killing people, you know they ain't went to no gun range. You gotta at least be what, 18, 21 to go to the gun range?
Facts.
They ain't being taught how to shoot. They just shooting. Y'all, I got to play this. When I come back, I will be telling Jason the big surprise and Peachy News the big surprise. But I got to play this. This was the best time to bring this back with the senseless violence. Another mother who has lost their child to senseless violence. Here we go. All right, I'm a mom with an angel in heaven. Each and every person, whether you lost a child or you didn't lose a child to gun violence, please show up on this Monday. Okay? This Monday.
Mrs.
In Saginaw,
do
Michigan.
you have a flyer for that? Like, is there a way to
I could post it. I'm gonna post that. Yep. I'm gonna post that. Hopefully by tomorrow morning. If I don't do it tonight, I'm gonna do it by tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
And
so we can all
and everybody can share it from it. Just come back to it. I will also put it, try to put it in my story just as well. But I would definitely have it on my page so you all can share it. This goes back to my niece that passed away, which along with the other mothers who lost their child. But my niece, Tamaria Stewart, one of my best friends' daughter, passed away through gun violence. She was shot and killed at a block party. And one thing that you said was last week, you said, dang, it seemed like all the fine women, they just taking them all. All the good looking ones. You remember you said that?
Yeah.
let me play this because I said I was gonna play it last week and I end up forgetting. So this is the song that I wanted to play, and I forgot to play it. But since I thought about that, I said, "This is the perfect time to play it."
Perfect time.
Because
Perfect
she was,
time.
when I tell you she was beautiful. Tiffany's son, who you will see on here just as well, who was murdered at the age of 12 years old, he is on here just as well. And Tiffany's on here, and her living son Tamarion is on here just as well. But I had this song, I paid for somebody to make this song for her, which was the same guy that made my introduction, Peachy Tea Tyme. And I told him what happened. I told him all the bad things that happened, plus some good things. And he flipped it. He flipped it and made it to nothing but a spiritual, positive, uplifting song.
I love it.
Here we
Love
go,
it. Can't wait
y'all.
to hear it.
Here we go.
This song is dedicated to my sister, Tiffany. Yeah. Check it out. No one can explain something so tragic, like losing your loved ones, the ones that's closest to you. But there's a God who can ease your pain, and bring the sunshine through the heaviest rain. Tiffany, your children are looking down, and they would say, keep your head up, remember to never give up, and that we are safe, we're in the arms of God now. Till we meet again, but until then, you just hold on, hold on. Keep the faith, yeah. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, hold on. Stay strong, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Cause better days will come. Sometimes you wanna fall down and you feel level to the floor. So you gotta know it's a God up there who will pick you up. Cause I know it's hard sometimes, and you wanna ask God why. But I know TJ and Tamari are looking down, and they would say, hold on to our memories and keep them close to your heart, and don't let go. Please don't let go. And just know you're safe. We're in the arms of God now. Till we meet again, but until then, you just hold on, hold on. Keep the faith, yeah. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, stay strong, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Cause better days will come. Keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is created with love from your sister, Danielle, the missus.
That's beautiful.
Before I go any further, this is hard for me. And to see that grandmother is on here right now. I believe this is Faye's first time seeing this video. This is their father, mother. And I just happened to see the name and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? I've been friends with her son since before these kids was born. I met him before I even met Tiffany. So this right here means a lot to me just as well. But for both of my friends, Tiffany and Tamaris, their father, for them to lose 2 kids in the city that we was brought up in, and for them to never have gotten a phone call to say from the police officers, we have found your kids' killers and they are in jail right now. For them to have never gotten that call, that hurts. Faye says, this is so cruel. This is a cruel world we now live in, where these youngsters think gun violence is the answer. It just leaves family members of the deceased numb. They know who, I'm sorry, y'all.
I can finish it for you. They know who are creating a lot of violence and shooting, but they don't speak up on who's doing it. And it leaves innocent victim families and other murders unsolved. Please speak up. So sad. I absolutely agree. I lost my one of my best cousins. Like, I shouldn't say best because I don't want to say that the others aren't, but Mike was my big cousin, and he kind of set the tone for all of us when we were kids. He was a couple years older than me, and he lost his life to gun violence as well. He was murdered. Saw it. They found him. The guy knew what he was doing, and he just murdered him. And I'm glad that they found him right away. But I could not imagine nor want to feel the emptiness that a lot of people tend to feel not having closure, right? There's absolutely no closure to these type of actions. You know what I mean? I really want people to understand that change can happen for the whole world if we all stop doing these senseless crimes against one another, because we're not allowing the people that are going to make the change get to make the change. This young lady could have been a president, a senator, ran for state senate and passed laws that will help generations after generations. But no longer will we know because she's not here. The 19-year-old in Milwaukee, she could have went to college and found the next thing to help cure diabetes, the cure breast cancer. We'll never know, right? These young people, 22-year-old guy in Detroit and the girl, although they was on dirt, their lives could have changed within the next 4 or 5 years, and they could have started getting other young people out of the hood and out of the mentality of being, you don't have to belong to the streets anymore. Look at us. I was here 5 years ago, but now I made a change and a difference to help come back and impact your life, right? None of that gets to happen anymore because they're getting killed. Either A, they're being targeted, or it is a bullet with no name on it. And those are very, very, very difficult things to deal with. So not only do we get that, not only can we get that change, but now families like yours, families like Mrs. and Mr. Stewart, and all of these other families that don't get any closure at all. Years go by, that pain still sits there. Even if some get closure, that pain of them not being here, birthday after birthday, holiday after holiday goes by, and they no longer get to celebrate that with them. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, man. My heart, my soul, my spirit, my frequency goes out to all of you. I know how it feels. It's very, very painful. And there's no amount of words or things that a person can do to fill the void that you have of that person not being in your life anymore.
All right. When you was announcing, what these kids could have been, TJ, which was Tiffany's other son, which is Faye's other grandson, he could have been a president. You
That
know what
part.
I'm saying? He could have been anything. And my heart just goes out to Tiffany, Tamaris, Mrs. Owens, Faye, Mr. Owens, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? These was the kids. These was the foundation that made sure that they came up in here, in this
That
world.
part. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so my heart goes out to each and every last one of them. The young man that you saw, TJ, I was literally, me and a friend of mine, Tori, and Tamaris, and Tiffany, we all was in the hospital room when he was born. The first child I ever saw born, you know, and he lost his life through gun violence at the age of 12.
That's sad.
And
That's
then
sad.
both these parents go through it again
Few
with their
years later.
26-year-old daughter, which was the firstborn.
Mm.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my heart hurts for them each and every day. Each and every day. And like I said, I've been knowing him since before they even got together as a couple, you know? But I'm gonna read what Miss Barbara got to say, y'all, and then I'm gonna go into our motivation. And well, before I go into our motivation, I'm gonna give you your surprise. Miss Barbara said, with our babies being gunned down to the senseless murders, the parents would never be the same. I believe it. My friend Tiffany and my friend Tamaris has not been the same since they lost TJ,
They
which
lost
was
a
the
part of
very
them.
first one that was gone.
Yeah, they lost a part of them.
They lost a part
They'll
of
never come back. You could never get that feeling back again.
Now, I want to go ahead and bring up our surprise. My surprise. I know if you all been watching my show, you remember this young lady. This is Miss Tiffany Foster. We covered this, me and Jason, which was Jason's first time on the show. We covered this story last Wednesday.
Sure did.
And I reached out. I tried to stay in contact. I stayed in contact with Jason. I'm like, Jason, I reached out to these people. They responded back. And the first thing I told Jason was, I asked them if they'll come on the show. But I also told them that we both would cover the story for the entire show. We won't be playing any other clips but Miss Tiffany Foster, which was a police officer. And we are under the assumption that she was murdered because they have not found her body yet.
Right.
And Jason, you want to tell a little bit about the guy?
Oh yeah. So her fiance, I think now fiance, is under speculation for the action that's happened to her because of prior. Well, actually, they're not even correlated. Actually, that's what they're saying in the news.
Exactly.
They're not correlated at all. But he was arrested and he was in custody for a time being for assault and kidnapping. And then before that was also another aggravated assault charge as well. So that puts him in speculation, but it doesn't. So what was the crazy flip on it is that him, as well as Miss Foster's sister, did a press conference with the police in Atlanta to get the word out. But a few days later, he then was arrested for different charges, which was the kidnapping and the aggravated assault. So he, while the police say those are not related situations to where or why she's missing, there's a lot to say to the actions of so he might be definitely still a part of the situation.
Exactly. And that's how we felt, you know. I am here to announce to Jason and also to Peachy Tea Tyme that me and Jason, as long as he accepts, we will be actually interviewing this young lady's mother and also one of her friends. And it looks like it will be happening on next Wednesday. Her mother has agreed to come on to Peachy Tea Tyme. Drop that shit one more again.
Oh, wait, there it comes.
What the hell? Yes, hurry up, Bomb. But yes, we will be covering this story in full. We will be interviewing her mother and also one of her friends. And we are going to ask the questions that are necessary. I'm going to take it a step further. If anyone out there that watched the show last Wednesday would have any questions, if you have any questions that you would like for me and Jason to ask her mother and her friend, please inbox me or Jason. Jason, what's your last name on here?
Easterling.
Easterling. Jason Easterling. Just go ahead, inbox either one of us, and we will be more than glad to ask that question. This is something big for both of us.
Yeah.
If I'm not, I believe it'll be big for you too, Jason.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not sure.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Exactly. I wouldn't want no other person to be a part of this than you.
Help us find this girl.
This young lady is a Black victim whose body has still not been found. I have talked to friends today. I have not talked to her mother, but I have talked to her friends. And I'm honored that they are trusting me to do what I say that I'm going to do with the help of Jason.
Right. Now, we also need the help of you guys. So once we get that flyer available and up, you need to share it as many times as you can, get as many faces and viewers in front of this so we can help this family get closure, right? This is what it's all about, right? We come together to do this to find closure for some of these families.
Yep. I feel like detectives, they get paid for it, but it's YouTubers, people that's giving their commentary, people that's even just out there talking on the streets. We're the ones that's actually doing it, to be honest. And then the detective just get paid for it because they still need us to put that information out there.
To put the information out. That's right. That's right.
Yep. So, Jason, I hope that was some good news for you.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah. So, y'all going to see Jason here next week, next Wednesday, along with Tiffany Foster's mother and her friend, which is Britt. And we just going to do what we here to do. That's what we're going to do. Do what we're here to do. So, we're going to end this with our motivation. And after our motivation, we'll come back and give our last minute commentary. This motivation is very, very strong and powerful. You just gotta listen. You gotta be like me and Jason and just put it in your brain and let it, marinate.
Let it sizzle in your spirit. You hear me? Let it sizzle.
Yes. But most importantly, you got to listen to the word that is coming out of Trent Shelton mouth, baby.
I like Trent Shelton. You guys, you on the same frequency here. I mess with you.
Here we go.
The message that I want to talk about today, really quick, is let it go. And what I mean by that is drop the loads in your life off. Drop the loads off. The loads of stress, the loads of toxic people, the loads of, your past, the loads of your pain, like drop those things off, because a lot of us are carrying unnecessary weight in our life. And we wonder why, as we're climbing towards our best life, as we're climbing towards our greatest yous and me's we can be, we wonder why we're so tired, we're so stressed, we're so depleted, we're so empty. because we're carrying things that we're not supposed to carry. So the question I want to ask you real quick is, what is it in your life that you're carrying that's not your responsibility to carry? Right? And usually it's three things. It's either people, right? You're carrying people that are capable to walk by your side. You're carrying people that aren't in your life to love you, but to use you. Two, it's your past, right? You're still hanging on to something that happened years ago that you can't change. And the only way to change it is just you becoming a better person, is you understanding you deserve better, is you understanding that you can use whatever happened in your past to build your story. And the third thing is pain. A lot of us, we carry this pain around and we don't seek the healing that we need. And we're carrying all these things, right? It's time for you to unpack, right? Unpack the baggage in your life, the baggage of pain, the baggage of toxic people, the baggage of your toxic past forever. Because some of us are trying to take all of this baggage on a journey. We wonder why it's so hard to progress in our journey. You know, it kind of reminds me of, you know, if I show you my shoes right now, you probably see they're kind of dirty and they're ripped up. And I usually leave them because Camelback tears my shoes up. I usually leave them because if I put them in my bag, what's going to happen is going to stink up my bag. It's usually dirty. It's going to get all my clean shoes and my clean clothes messed up. So I leave it. Right, I leave it at the destination I was at because I know that if I take my shoes with me, it's going to ruin the clean stuff in my baggage, right? And it's the same thing with your life. There's certain things that you cannot bring with you anymore on your journey because it's messing up, right? The relationships that are great in your life. It's messing up your self-esteem. It's messing up your mindset, right? It's dirtying up your life. All that toxic stuff is polluting your life. So unpack the unnecessary baggage in your life and move on with your life. All right. Because I'll be real with you. You can still reach certain heights. You can still reach new levels, but you will be exhausted when you reach these new levels. It's like me climbing this mountain. If I had 100 pounds in my back, if I wouldn't have gotten this high. And if I did, I would be exhausted. I'd probably be passed out. But I just brought what I needed in my life. And I know it's hard, but you have to realize this. Everybody can't go with you because everybody won't be willing to.
Everybody can't go with you. Now, as y'all can see, that went even further, but we couldn't play it all. But to me, that was the most important part that I recorded.
Yeah.
And he was 100 on point. Leave that baggage behind. Move forward with your life if you can.
That's a
constant we all can,
reminder.
But for some others, it's harder. Jason,
yeah, it's a constant reminder. Yeah, you have to be able to. For a lot of people, it's the people part and the past, right? That for me, it's the past and like decision making, like being able to be okay with the decisions that I made, and then like letting go of my past and what happened in my past. Like those are tough for me. You know, but to get a constant, like this was right on time, to get that constant reminder, like you got to drop it and it's okay. You're going to be just fine, right? Take what you need for your life at the moment. Amen. I like that. I love it.
Yes. So with that being said, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I got to at least, before we go, I got to show y'all a little bit, just a little bit of my website where y'all can go and purchase.
It is. Where can they get them t-shirts?
Yes, I got to. It's a must. You know, I gotta make
so
my
are you wearing the lipstick now? Like is that
yes, I
right
am,
now?
but you know I've been crying and shit. So
that's okay.
They kind of came off
to the
a little
beginning
bit.
of this show, and you can see how she was beat up. She was beat, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You just there wait. Y'all just wait. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait till tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Monday, Saturday.
Yeah.
But yes, we still got the breast cancer shirts, t-shirts. They're going for $35 because, like I said, it's breast cancer. So we still got those, and we still got the contest going on just as well. And then we have the regular Peachy Kisses shirts, which is these right here. You can see everything, Jason, right?
Yeah, that's a dope shirt. I like that shirt a lot.
Thank you. We got all different colors. yellow and the gray and the black
The
and the
multicolored
red.
lips and the drip. This is a dope concept. Yeah,
Yes.
it all came together for you.
It all came together, and I'm just so thankful. Shout out to Fred who created this logo for me. I'm so thankful to him. So thankful to him. And he's all the way in Africa. This is my set, which is the lipstick and lip gloss together for $30. If you decide to purchase it separately, the gloss is $10 and the lipstick is $25.
There it is.
But you
Like
get
it.
them both together for just $30.
Hustle queen over here.
Yes. And then I have my pajamas. These are the lipstick colors. Peachy U, Peachy Berry, Peachy Plum, and Peachy Spice. I do have my pajamas just as well. Fred has not put it on here, but give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go get it right quick. Hold on. I need to get them.
In the meantime, make sure you guys go check out with Barbara, Miss Crook. She has the event happening in Saginaw on Monday. It's extremely important that you do help out the community and you help get closure for these families. But not only that, support these women that have lost their loved ones.
Yes, please do. And it's also, I'm just putting it out there. Also support the Black businesses.
Yeah.
Not just mine. There's a whole lot of other
Yeah.
Black businesses that's out there just as well. But this right here, hold on, let me bring this down. Hold on. Right here. These are the pajamas. They the little booty shorts pajamas.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
and that's
Well,
because my show is so late at night.
right.
So you can watch it and wear these nice pajamas, Peachy Kisses pajamas, all at the same time. I have black, I have pink, and I have red. And y'all, they real cute on. Fred gonna put it on the website. He supposed to have it on the website before the show tonight. But it's okay, Fred. We still love you, boo. So shout out again. Hey, Mimi. Shout out to Tamika, Sakina, Miss Barbara, my mother, who said that this was an awesome show tonight. Miss Barbara said, I can't wait to get mine. I know that's right, girl. Shout out, who else out here tonight? Faye. What's up, Faye? My condolences, Faye. Once again, to Maria and to TJ, once again. Tell Tamara, I say, hey, tell me I'm calling tomorrow. Shout out to Nicole, Fred, Julie. It was so many people out here in the building tonight. Gloria Miller, Hillary Banks. It was a lot of people. MPO6 was in a building. Kay Taylor. Thank you guys so much. Everybody out there in YouTube world, everybody out there in IG world who I was not able to see your comments because I would rather you guys see the commentary. I'd rather you guys see the videos and all that versus me see the comments. Because you can always come over to YouTube and I see all your comments. So,
join us on all
Jason,
platforms.
Thank you once again for showing up tonight. You did awesome once again, as always.
I enjoy it. You guys
I
are
cannot
amazing.
wait for next Wednesday
Big things
to have you on
Wednesday.
here with the family of Tiffany Foster. For those that do not remember the story, please go back and listen to Peachy News on last Wednesday, which was the missing Black people.
Yep, sure
story
was.
that we covered. Yep, missing Black people. So please just go ahead, listen to that if you had not listened to it, and be prepared for next Wednesday, baby. Because we're gonna do our thing. Now, Jason is there. First of all, drop your peaches, baby.
You already know what it is, man. Make sure you tag your boy. Hit me up. I have 3 different podcasts myself. I'm working on another one as we speak. But catch me at Rad Bad Stay at Home Dad podcast. We go live every other Thursday and Monday. And we talk about being a stay-at-home father, the different things that come along with it, our trials and tribulations, the fun stuff, all the things that you couldn't imagine being a stay-at-home father, right? Because that's the new thing, at least for me. At least I'll say that. Yeah, catch us there, man. I have a new podcast coming out called Catch This Vibe Radio, where we play nothing but the hottest indie hip hop R&B music that's out there. So we'll be live on Facebook, Twitch, and Station Head. So check in with your boy, man.
And don't worry, y'all. I know y'all wondering. Don't worry. The missus will be a guest on one of them shows.
Always,
I don't know which one, but one of them.
You hear me?
But Jason, again, thank you so much. I will see you on next Wednesday. Of course, we're gonna chop it up before Wednesday. But I will see you physically on next Wednesday. Make sure you bring your what is it, the sound bar? Whatever it is.
I'm set up with it. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Thank you. Now, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Just one favor. Can you drop the bomb for my baby that I'm finna play right now? You gonna drop it first. Bye.
Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Peachy Time.
Peachy Tea Tyme.
It's the hand up, and she goes.
Yeah, baby.
Every time I see that, she said,
Bye, everybody. The missus with the kisses.
Thank you for watching.